What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to try to do an oil change on the GT350. I just bought the oil filter wrench, so hoping that this thing's fit. Got it off of eBay. Obviously the dealership does not sell this, so let me open it up and see if it actually fit the oil filter, because with this car it has to be torqued down to about, I think, between 16 or 19 foot-pounds. So you can't use any kind of oil filter wrench. It has to be the specific one for this car. I went to AutoZone, all those places, those car places, and no one had the proper filter to fit this. So on eBay it says that it's supposed to fit, so I'm hoping that it does fit, because the car needs an oil change and it has to be done. I didn't want to bring it to the dealer. I want to be the first one to I guess what, bust his cherry. I'm joking, I take that back. I want to be the first one to do the oil change on this car, so let's see if it fits. And it's also really dirty. You can see this car has a lot of brake dust. It's a little dark in the garage, so I'm gonna pull the car out. I'm gonna do a cold start, and I haven't driven this car since I want to say last week Wednesday. Last week Wednesday. Yeah, last week Wednesday I think was the last time I drove this car. Or Monday, no, last week Monday was the last time I drove this car. So I haven't driven the car in about a week. Yeah, that's my life, man. You know, it's not a practical car, to be honest with you. It's not practical. I have 3 kids, married. That's why I have the Ultima as my daily driver. This is supposed to be my fun car for me. Obviously, I can't get to enjoy it yet because the kids are out of school. I have a couple more days until the kids are back in school. Then I could start doing some real videos, some driving videos, some vlogs, some everything. Exhaust notes, just start having some real fun with the car. So stay tuned for all that, all right? So let's see if this fit the oil filter. So here is my, actually see. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me. This GoPro mic is really bad, so I'll try to talk as loud as I possibly can. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing, but so I got all the oil, very expensive Motorcraft 5W50 full synthetic motor oil. Motorcraft oil filter, and this is for the 2017 and up. This is for the 2017 and up GT350. So there it goes. So it's about 16 to 18 foot-pounds of torque. This thing has to be torqued down. So this is my old one I've been using for years and years. And the way the GT350 is, I think it's positioned a certain way where you can't use this. You have to have something like this goes over it. And I'm hoping this fit, because if it doesn't, I'm screwed. I have to bring the car to the dealer, which I don't want to. Right back, I get a knife. All right, there goes nothing. Little instructions. Here goes nothing. I hope this thing fits. What? Yes, and it fits it perfect. Oh man, perfect fit. Perfect fit. So if anybody out there has a GT350 and looking to change their oil, I got this off of eBay. It was like, I think it was $22. So ABNN Auto Body Now oil filter wrench. So for anybody that needs to know, does it work? Yes, it does work. Fits it perfect. Perfect fit. Right over. Alright, so let's get this oil change started. So car's been sitting for about a week. So I guess this would be a good time to do a cold start. You know, everybody loved the cold start on the GT350. All right, so let me set up the camera and let's do a cold start.
Joel and ladies a troubling. Go down and wine and a bubble. DJ Joel and ladies a troubling. What's a hug up and a couple and a cuddle and a pijam. Come and make me bubble. Me know me good. Have me body just a wine and a
So, got the car up. This is the oil filter pan. It's right here, that little yellow. I don't know, is that a screw, nut? I don't know. I'm trying to take it off with my hand. If I can't, get a 10. Looks like a 10. And then take it off. So, of course, this thing came off so easy, but made a freaking mess. I know I should have put some paper down. It came off so easy, and it literally just squirted out all over the floor. No biggie. It is what it is. But yeah, just kind of took this off with my hand. It's a little yellow tab. So I'm gonna clean this up and put it back on, and then go for the filter, which is located right over there by that door. Alright, so first part of the oil change process for GT350. So far, it's kind of easy. So far. Alright, so on to the next step. Alright, so I'm going to try, turn off the AC for a second. Alright, so I'm going to try to film this while I'm driving, which is not the right thing to do, but the filter I got from Ford is the wrong filter. So I got the car jacked up in the air, I got the oil drained, ready to take the filter out, and realize it's the wrong filter. So now I'm headed down to Ford, which is about 15 minutes away from me, to pick up the other filter. So it all depends on what year your car was made. Mine's the 2017, and it has the new style filter, which is like a it's almost like a oval. When I get a filter, I'll show you guys what it is, but I don't know, man. This must be freaking like bad luck. First of all, I parked my car, the Altima, all the way up into the driveway. Lucky thing I have a big driveway where I could kind of like squeeze the Altima out, and I had the GT350 right in the middle of the driveway. So I had to literally like squeeze this car out. I know that sounds crazy. How do you squeeze a car out of the driveway? But I had to squeeze it out, and this is like so freaking annoying, man. So now I'm running up to Ford. I didn't want to waste $100 worth of oil and not have the filter change, because I was thinking like, you know, just put the fresh oil in with the new filter, I mean with the old filter, and I said hell no, I didn't want to do that. So I had to do it. I had to go up. Now I'm on my way to Ford to get the filter, and then I'm going to run over to Harbor Freight because I bought the wrong torque wrench. So, man, something that was turning out so easy is becoming so difficult right now. So stay tuned. I'm about to head to Ford, pick up the oil filter, head over to Harbor Freight, return this torque wrench that I got, and continue this oil change process. Oil change is not supposed to be this hard, man. It's not hard. It's just, you know, I just took the wrong turns. All right, so I see you guys soon. All right, so finally back. So went to Ford, got the right oil filter for the car. This is the canister style oil filter. The one I had was the, you know, the regular oil filter that pretty much all other cars uses. So didn't know that this was the oil filter that was supposed to be used for my car, and they gave me the wrong oil filter. So got the filter, got all the pieces that needs to go on to the actual filter housing, and also ran over to Harbor Freight, got my 1/2-inch torque drive plus some sockets that I needed anyway, and also some swivels, because I do need all this stuff to get the job done. Alright, so let's go back under the car. This is going to be long enough. Might have to make it a little bit longer. I'm just going to make another one just in case. Alright, so there's the filter. So I'm going to take that off, drain the oil, do this little concoction with the paper board so the oil doesn't leak all over the place, because it's in a weird position. All right, like I'm gonna need an extension for this, so let me get the extension. I don't think I'm gonna be able to tape this as I'm doing it because it's just a weird section the way this is set up. So let me go get extension, try to take this off, and then I guess once I get it loosened, I'll position the cardboard and show you guys how I accomplish this little oil change task. Alright, I'm not trying to drop my camera into a bucket. Alright, so I'm not trying to drop my camera in a bucket of oil, but if you could see the way it's kind of got it right where the oil is just kind of dripping down this cardboard. It's not fully out yet, and man, I got a freaking headache, man. Hungry. So the oil is dropping down, draining down the cardboard, just kind of having it not make a mess, which is not actually, it's actually not making a mess, and it's turning out pretty easy. So let me continue. I'm going to take this out and finish up this oil change. Alright, so the canister is out. I'm going to change these 2 O-rings and put the new filter in, and should be all good after that. And there's a little O-ring that goes on the inside, and change those too. Can't really see through here, but let's going good so far. Alright, so I got the new O-rings on. Honestly not sure where this O-ring goes, but it came with a little O-ring, like it doesn't go on anything. I searched the forums, I didn't see anything about this little O-ring. So I'm hoping that I'm not messing anything up by not putting this O-ring on, but it doesn't look like it goes onto anything. I didn't see this O-ring come off of anything when I took it out. Got the old filter right here. I know it's submerged in this oil, but I didn't see an O-ring on this when I took it out, and I didn't see one on the inside of the car, inside of the filter housing on the car. So I'm just going to put some new oil around here and then put in the filter and put this back on and put some new fresh oil in it. Alright, so I'm done with the filter. So put the filter back in, put the little door back on. So I'm jack the car down and start putting the oil in the car. So let's go. So I don't have jacket rails, so I'm using it's a piece of what's that, 2x2 wood. So 10 quarts of full synthetic Motorcraft 5W50. I'm using the Ford product because obviously I don't want to try any other kind of oil. I know there's another oil other people have been using, but I'm not trying any other kind of oil. God forbid something happened to this car, I bring it into the dealer, warranty is voided, they find out I was using some other kind of oil. So I'd rather use the Ford recommended oil, which is the Motorcraft 5W50 full synthetic. So yeah, so that's it. First oil change is done in the GT350. Had a little hiccup with Ford giving me the wrong oil filter. Had to drive out back to Ford, get the other oil filter, the canister style oil filter. I had purchased a oil filter wrench from eBay, waited a whole week for a freaking wrench, not realizing that I could have changed the oil, not realizing that they gave me the wrong oil filter. But it is what it is. So wrong oil filter. I bought also the wrong torque wrench. Had to go back to Harbor Freight, return my old torque wrench, got the new torque wrench, Everything is torqued down to spec, 24 Newton meter, and equals at about 17.5 foot-pounds of torque to torque it down. Torqued it. Hopefully I don't see any leaks. I'll check it tomorrow. Whole cardboard method worked. I didn't have any kind of crazy spill or anything like that, so everything worked out pretty good. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and hit that little bell icon so you can stay updated with all my latest videos of my Shelby GT350. Again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.